Chapter 10, Constructions. Today we're going to cover Section 10.4, Circles. 10.4 class opener. Draw a triangle and bisect an angle. Construct the perpendicular bisector of one of the sides. Objectives. After studying this section, you'll be able to perform 4 additional basic constructions and use the basic constructions in original construction exercises. Construction 8. Given a point on a circle, construct the tangent to the circle at the given point. So it says draw circle X. Alright, so I'm going to make a circle. It doesn't really matter how big it is, so let's make one right here. Alright, it says choose point Z on circle X, construct a tangent to the circle X at Z. Before I move on, I'm going to actually mark the location for the center of my circle and call that X because it's a circle X. It says choose point Z somewhere on the circle. I don't know, I'm just going to pick it right over here. And constructing a tangent. Here's what you do to construct a tangent. First thing I'm going to do is draw a segment that connects the center of the circle through point Z and continues on. Now all I need to do is construct the perpendicular through point Z. So if I put the point of my compass at point Z, I'm just going to make a mark both to the left and right that will hit the segment. So I just want to make sure that there's a mark to the right, here's a mark to the left. I put the point of my compass at those 2 intersecting spots. Make sure I open my compass up to more than halfway. Swing an arc from the right. Swing an arc from the left. And now just draw the segment that goes through those 2 intersection points. And now I've constructed a tangent to the circle through point Z. Construction 9. Given a point outside a circle, construct a tangent to the circle from the given point. Okay. I already have the circle X listed and even point Z. So if I want to do this construction, the first thing I need to do is draw a segment connecting the center of the circle to point Z. After that, I want to find the midpoint of segment XZ. So I'll put the point of my compass at X. Open up my compass to make sure that it's more than halfway to Z and swing an arc. And now I'll swing an arc from point Z. And I just want to find the midpoint of that segment. So the point that I really care about is just this point right here. What I want to do now is I want to open up my compass to find half the length of that segment XZ. So I'm going to measure how far is it from that midpoint to the center of the circle. And using that distance, I want to make 2 marks on the circle itself. So I'm going to make one mark sort of on the top of the circle up here and another mark down here at the bottom of the circle. These are the 2 important points that I care about. So if I want tangents from point Z to the circle, I just draw segments that go from point Z, and it will have to go right through that point that I highlighted at the top and bottom of the circle. So you always get 2 tangents to a circle if the point is outside of the circle. Construction 10. Given a tangent, circumscribe a circle about the triangle. So it says draw a large scaling triangle, construct the circumscribed circle. So first I want a triangle, and I'll pick this one right here. So it says circumscribe a circle about the triangle. Well, we did this one once before. If I want to get the circle around the outside, I need to draw in the perpendicular bisectors of the side. I know that all 3 perpendicular bisectors will intersect at the same point. So if I want to make my life a little bit easier, I can get by with just doing 2 of the perpendicular bisectors, realizing that all three would intersect at the same location. So to get the perpendicular bisector, I open up my compass to more than halfway. I swing an arc from each side of the segment. And then if I connect those intersecting points together, I have the perpendicular bisector. And now I need to make sure I do this for at least one more side. So I'll pick the upper left, and I swing my compass from this side. I also swing my compass from the other side. And connecting the intersection to the other intersection. So the point I care about now is this intersection of the two perpendicular bisectors. So I'll open up my compass so that the distance goes from this intersection point to one of the vertices of the triangle. And at that point I just draw a circle, and if I did everything properly, the circle should intersect each vertex of the triangle. Construction 11. Given a triangle, inscribe a circle in the triangle. Draw a large obtuse triangle, inscribe a circle in the triangle. We've actually done this once before. If you want to inscribe a circle inside of a triangle, you need to construct angle bisectors. So when I come in here and do this, bisecting angles, I remember I put the point of the compass at the vertex, I open up my compass and swing an arc that hits each side of the angle. Then from there, I swing an arc, and I found usually the farther out I go, the better if I'm trying to inscribe a circle. Trying to be as accurate as I can. So now I know that my angle bisector goes from the vertex through this point of intersection. Bisecting one of the other angles, because I need to know where the angle bisectors are intersecting, I come down here, open up my compass, and swing an arc. Then from each of those intersections, I swing an arc farther out, and I'm going to open up my compass fairly large. And I have a second angle bisector. Now, I know that all three angle bisectors should be intersecting in the same location, so 2 should be good enough. Now, the next thing I need is the distance from this point of intersection to a side of the triangle. So I really need to do a perpendicular from the intersection to one of the sides of the triangle. It doesn't matter which side I pick. I'm going to pick sort of the top right side of the triangle. So the first thing I should do is make a mark sort of to the left and to the right of my intersection point. Then from these spots, I create the perpendicular, so I know that they should intersect out here someplace. I know that if I don't change the size of my compass, the other point of intersection will be the center of my angle bisectors. And looking on here, this distance now is the radius for my circle. So if I put the point of my compass at the intersection of the angle bisectors and open up my compass to this distance hitting the edge of the triangle, I should be able to swing my compass and create a circle that is inscribed in the triangle. Your closure. Describe how to inscribe a circle in a triangle and how to circumscribe a circle about a triangle.